What's going on, Portal Masters? Robert Walken here from CoinOpTV with Lou from Activision, checking out the brand newly announced Skylanders SuperChargers, Skylanders 5, the fifth game.
Right.
We're very excited. I'm in a little private demo. He's showing me the game. I'm hyped. I'm excited. In this video, I want to show you some of the new figures and vehicles and goodies. What can you say, first of all, about just kind of setting up the game there?
Sure, yeah. So Skylanders SuperChargers is, like Robert said, our fifth Skylanders game. It's being developed by Vicarious Visions, and this year, to take on Kaos, the Skylanders have enlisted a unique set of Skylander characters called the SuperChargers, who pilot a really cool fleet of vehicles. And so, toy-wise, that's what we've got here today, and we'd love to show you some toys.
All right, so we got 6 things we're going to show.
Yeah.
Exciting times. First time I'm seeing these. Lou, what do you got?
All right, so let's start off with a vehicle. And so here we've got, this is Hot Streak. Now these are prototypes, so they're pretty close to final, but we're still working on them. But one of the things to note is these vehicles have no bases. This is not a statue of a vehicle toy. This is a vehicle toy. And where it makes sense, we've got moving parts. So like you can see here on our race car Hot Streak, I've got moving wheels. And so that's so that I can play with this outside of the game as well as inside the game. Now the thing to note is in the game, one of the parts that's really cool is that you can modify certain parts of the vehicle. And so for Hot Streak, it's the engine as well as the wheels. And then they all have their own unique set of attacks. And so Hot Streak here has a ultra hot grill in the front that shoots a flamethrower, as well as it can do a kind of a rocketing forward flaming dash attack against enemies.
Hot Streak, so finally I can play with my toys. You know, they're no longer collectible figurines on my shelf. So
I want to see you building a ramp and just going.
Just a little, get my ramp up on my Skylander shelf there.
Do it. I like it.
Let's see a figure, a Skylander.
Right. And so this is Spitfire, and this is the matching pair to Hot Streak. So we're gonna have 20 unique superchargers and 20 unique vehicles. And when you find the perfect pairing, it actually unlocks a new and unique set of mods, as well as a really cool supercharged appearance to the vehicle and additional attack damage. And so this guy right here, Spitfire, pilots Hot Streak and can supercharge that vehicle. And his moves are all about speed because he's a race car driver. And so he can use these really cool flaming jet engine wings to dash through enemies. He's got these flaming hot claws which he can use to melee combo enemies, and then he can rotate so fast that he makes fire tornadoes, which is really fun.
Nice. Now, when I was a kid, I always wanted to fly. Can you fly in this game?
Boy, can you. So one of the things for us is that we wanted to make sure that we're not just delivering like a racing game or a car game. We're seamlessly blending, our on-foot Skylanders action with land, sea, and sky vehicles. And so speaking of sky,
Ooh.
we have the Sky Slicer here. And so this is a rapid-fire jet. It's got an awesome engine in the back that shoots a big giant flame, and its whole chassis can actually be modified out when you find mods for it. And it launches some really rapid-fire kind of rivet shots, as well as a lock-on missile attack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can we look at another Skylander?
Sure. So this is something really cool. So this is Super Shot Stealth Elf. So notice that this is not Stealth Elf Series 3, Series 4. This is a Stealth Elf that is completely reimagined. We took her from the ground up, built a brand new weapon, brand new outfit, completely new set of upgrades. She plays completely differently while still having the kind of attitude and face of the Stealth Elf that you know and love. But this year, the Superchargers play completely unique. Really, really fun.
I saw some of her in action. She still disappeared and did some stealthy thing, left a little turret behind there to take out some bad guys, like you guys remember the scarecrows and stuff, spin around, the spinning blades. So what else we got?
All right, and so we've got our sea. So this is our submarine. This is Dive Bomber, and so you can see here, really cool closed cockpit. But one of my favorite parts, you can move the hatch, which actually moves the propeller in the back. So it's just a fun little bit of interaction that we hope that players, when they get these toys, will explore and find out on their figures. And so it has some pretty awesome torpedo-based attacks, as well as a sonar ping, so that those torpedoes will actually lock on to enemies.
Nice. Anybody else? One more?
Last but not least, this is Stormblade, and she is awesome. You can see here, she's got these really cool metal-tipped feathers, and this is actually how she attacks. And so she rapidly fires these throwing feathers to take out enemies, while also being able to kind of dart forward in a twirling formation, as well as doing a kind of an area of effect multi-feather attack against enemies. So really fun, unique air supercharger Skylander. And one of the things to note is the bases have changed. And so before we always had a kind of a colored base as well as an elemental kind of stand for them. Well, this year they're all on engine blocks, which is really fun to show off their interaction with the vehicles. And you have their element symbol as well as a really kind of fun elemental, I don't know, bit of decoration on the back of the engine block letting you know. So here you've got the clouds on the back of the engine block letting you know that she is an air Skylander.
Any relation to Flashwing? Distant cousins there?
Well, Flashwing's a dragon. So
oh, so okay, mixing up my races.
Yeah, I was gonna say dragons, and I know we've seen maybe dinosaurs and birds, so maybe dragons and birds, that works too.
So if you guys are watching this, I know what you're saying in the comments right now. When is this coming out? What's in the starter kit? Can we reveal? Can we talk about those two things before we wrap up this video?
Absolutely. So the game will be out September 20th, and in the starter pack you get Spitfire, you get Hot Streak, as well as Super Shot Stealth Elf, as well as our handy dandy fancy new portal. But one of the things that we're really excited about this year is, in addition to having a full-on physical starter pack with the portal and the vehicle as well as 2 superchargers, we're also going to be delivering a digital portal owners pack. So players who have previous portal from the previous games can use those with this year's game and can go forward with that.
Awesome. Well, guys, let us know in the comments below what you think of Lou's demonstration of some of the new figures, and we'll have more gameplay, more preview, more things going on at E3. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.